Hello. Us big feet have noticed you humans pick up habits and seem to continue these even when they're detrimental to you. You guessed it, Bigfoot's got another story for you to explore this. Avery and Riley, two friends from similar upbringings. Through repeated pleasure response, Avery and Riley become addicted to cuss. It is a bad habit. Whenever cuss happens, this cues Avery and Riley to crave the bad routine. Rewarded by the routine, this strengthens the bad habit. The habit begins to erode both Avery and Riley's lives to the point that they almost die. While unconscious, they both have a dream. That dream reveals that cuss is bad. The dream shows them both, when cued, do this good cuss in place of the bad cuss. Both Avery and Riley awake in fear for their lives. Unfortunately, cuss happens quite frequently, cueing Avery and Riley to crave the bad cuss. Both remember the dream. Avery, afraid to let go, refuses the advice of the dream and does the bad cuss anyways. Riley, cued, triggered, replaces the bad cuss with the good cuss like advised in the dream. Riley was surprisingly satisfied from the new routine. Riley was afraid the good replacement would not satisfy or pleasure, but it did. It was different, but it did. Cuss continued to happen. It triggered Avery and Riley to do the bad cuss. Avery, in a state of complete cognitive dissonance, continues to do the bad cuss. On the other hand, Riley sometimes remembers to replace the bad cuss with the good cuss, and sometimes forgets. And when Riley forgets, the bad cuss pleasured, but also pained. The pain became more apparent when the bad cuss was done less frequently. This reminded Riley to replace the bad cuss with the good cuss. Eventually, over time, even though both Avery and Riley were unavoidably cued and triggered in the same way, Riley was able to replace the bad cuss with the good cuss without even thinking about it. Another close call happened with Avery. Avery has the dream again. When Avery regains consciousness, Riley is right there and says, "Listen to the dream." Riley, smiling, shares the good cuss. Avery tries it, gives a skeptical look, then smiles. Riley then reveals the cues that triggered the cravings for the cuss. Riley serves this knowledge to you, so choose wisely. Bigfoot asks, what choices will you make the next time you're cued? Were you able to pick out the aspects of habits and how acknowledgement of this loop can help you transmute bad habits into good ones? Write your answer in the comments. Cuss, gotta go.